Dr. Fauci, the idea that a government official like yourself would claim unilaterally to represent science, that any criticism of you would be considered a criticism of science itself, is quite dangerous.
And I'm telling you, be prepared for a major attack. But it won't be Osama bin Laden. It will be those behind the New World Order.
They are controlling you through a matrix, the Bilderberg Group, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bohemian Grove, the Trilateral Commission, systems of control.
Hello, welcome back my fellow patriots. Sorry it has taken so long for us here at Illuminate the Darkness to release a video, but we have been busy with our offline lives and many other things. Plus we strive to bring the most accurate and truthful information to expose the deep state NWO Illuminati. So we make the information we report to you is accurate and truthful.
Did you ever object to Dr. Collins' characterization of them as fringe? Did you write back to Dr. Collins and say, no, they're not fringe, they're esteemed scientists, and it would be beneath me
I did
to
not
do that? You responded to him that you would do it, and you immediately got an article in Wired, and you sent it back to him and said, hey, look, I've got him, I nailed him in Wired of all scientific
That's not
publications.
what went on.
You
There
did.
you go again.
That
You
was your
just do
response.
the same thing every hearing.
That was your response. And
So-
this wasn't the only time. So your desire to take
You're
down
absolutely
people.
incorrect. As usual, Senator, you are
No.
incorrect almost everything you
Well,
said.
no, you deny, but the emails tell the truth of this.
No.
This wasn't the only time. Your desire to take down those who disagree with you didn't stop with Harvard, Oxford, and Stanford. You conspired with Peter Daszak, who you communicated with privately, and other members of the scientific community that wrote opinion pieces.
Fauci continues to lie and spread disinformation. Senator Paul has on numerous occasions exposed Fauci for the fraud he is. As the previous clip that was just played shows what true evil the man is capable of. But that's not the only thing we have for you today that exposes Fauci. No, he was one person that hugely benefit from the whole disaster that hit us in 2020 and lead to the mass insanity that now rules the world. The same senator that Fauci called a moron is the one that had the information that could expose Fauci, and we will now tell you those details. We already knew that Dr. Fauci is the highest paid federal government employee, earning an annual salary of more than $400,000. His wife, Christine Grady, earns $176,000 as chief of the Department of Bioethics at the NIH. The records, published by the good Roger Marshall, himself a doctor and also the junior U.S. Senator from Kansas, showed that the Faucis have a combined net worth of more than $10 million. As the Daily Mail explains, Fauci, 80, has led the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases since 1984 and, if he continues until the end of Biden's term in 2024, will have made roughly $2.5 mm as the president's chief medical advisor. When he retires, Fauci's pension will be the largest in U.S. history, exceeding $350,000 per year. Fauci, being the leader of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases since 1984, helped in 80s to spread misinformation about AIDS and HIV. He explicitly attacked the LGBT community back then. But remember, the Democrats want you to think Fauci and them are defenders of that said community. As a reminder, Dr. Fauci lied to Congress yet again by insisting that his financials were public, when they very much weren't, before being leaked by the senator from Kansas, that is. While the doctor has insisted he hasn't profited from the pandemic, his paperwork showed that he and his wife were paid $14,000 to virtually attend a series of galas directly related to his position as the nation's de facto COVID czar. Perhaps the most entertaining disclosure from Dr. Fauci's financials is the revelation that the couple owns a restaurant in Tony, San Francisco. It's called Jackson Fillmore Trattoria. Unfortunately for them, the restaurant didn't make any money last year. Senator Marshall clashed with the 80-year-old doctor on Tuesday when Marshall wanted to see Fauci's financial information. Fauci replied that the documents were public, and appeared to take umbrage at even being asked. Yes or no, would you be willing to submit to Congress and the public a financial disclosure that includes your past and current investments? Marshall asked. Our office cannot find them. Fauci replied, I don't understand why you're asking me that question. My financial disclosure is public knowledge and has been so for the last 37 years or so. According to the Center for Public Integrity, his financial statements were indeed publicly available. However, obtaining them was a lengthy procedure. They requested the document in May 2020, didn't receive it until 3 months later. Fauci, we can see right through you, and we have seen the documents and see you benefited greatly from the virus 2020. We have seen that you have stocks in face masks, hand sanitizer, and other medical supplies that increased in purchases during the so-called epidemic. We also see that the 3 companies that provide the vaccine you have stock in. The darkness will be exposed. Until next time, viewers, stay informed.